sitting down in the Penn Yan Diner with one of the two owners of this fine restaurant. Tell us a little bit about yourself, how you guys got into the restaurant business, and why we're here today.
My husband, Sean, and I bought the diner in April of 2012, so we've been here for 3.5 years. We bought the diner because my husband had an interest in getting back into the restaurant business that he was in previously before doing retail. He drove by, saw the for sale sign, sent me a text with the asking price, and the rest is history. So.
And you guys have been here for 2.5 years now?
3.5.
3.5 years now.
Yeah.
So this has got to be one of, in my opinion, one of the most fascinating locations I've ever seen. It's really unique from the outside. It feels a lot bigger when you're on the outside. Then when you walk in, it really is a very unique, homey feeling. Talk to us about kind of what the inside looks like and why it looks the way it does.
Okay. The original car is the counter car that was built in Silver Creek, New York by a guy by the name of Earl Richardson. His company was called the Rich Dining Car Company. It is a post-World War I trolley car diner, and it's classified as a trolley car because it's 8 inches narrower than the standard train car at that time. They delivered it over the rail. They actually picked it up and put it on the electric trolley car tracks that used to run from the Penn Yan railroad station down through Cuca College and out to Branchport and back in its time. They horse-drawn it down to this location. The foundation was already set in place, and they craned it off of the wheels, left them on the tracks so they could take them back to deliver a different car onto the foundation. That was in 1925. Where you and I are sitting in the table car, we believe that this is caboose measurements. It has the half-round door in the center. That was brought in 1938 after the previous building next door had had a fire. They negotiated a few feet, brought it in, squared off the building, and brought the support kitchen upstairs. So that's why it is the way that it is. We're very fortunate. We learned during the flood of May of 2014 that a lot of owners have done a very nice job at keeping repairs up on the structure. So there's only 9 trolley car diners left in existence. Everything else is classified under a different era. So
yeah, I thought that was one of the really interesting things when you first told me about that. Is when you eat here, you are literally eating at one of only 9 places like this in the entire country. That's really saying something. What was it that I had, or that I ate a few moments ago? Tell us a little bit about that, how that came to be, and just in my own humble opinion, it was fantastic.
excellent.
So I had a plate called the Chris, correct?
Yes.
And how did that sort of originate, and where did that come from? Tell us about that dish and what it is also.
On our menu, we have different items that are listed off of family members. So actually, our Uncle Terry came in after we had done corned beef and cabbage for a special, and he just sat down at the counter and said, "Do you have any of that corned beef left over?" And we're just like, "Sure." And he's like, "Well, chop it up and throw it in with the home fries." And that has become our diner-made corned beef hash. It is our top-selling diner-made recipe item on the entire menu. So it's served with 2 eggs, and you get your choice of toast with it.
And I have to, just as full disclosure, I came in here and I said I was going to eat whatever you said I should eat, and I have historically not been a huge fan of corned beef anything, and it was fantastic. It was incredibly tender. It was just from top to bottom, it was really good.
Thank you.
So